location. Now broadcasting.
Welcome in, and thanks for joining the option on your single disc. Still no one out here in the first inning. This is Willie Castro. This one popped up, foul ground first base side. Pasquantino falls in, and there's one. Now the Little Twins has constructed by Rocco Ball. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt the game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Miranda. Just missed. One out, base is empty. And it's fouled away.
Y'all, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Got him swinging.
Not the best location for a fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, Witt. Zips it across. That takes care of Correa. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Twins nothing. Royals coming up. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Z. And on the hill, Pablo Lopez. Chris, what are you looking for?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and be able to keep that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Swing and a tap that rolls foul. Next offering is foul back. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Larnach makes the grab, and there's one down. And now the lineup for the Royals. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting 8th here, Michael Garcia.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him and make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know he hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now the third baseman, 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. First pitch misses.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone. 0-2.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Buxton makes the play, and that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. And we're back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Royce Lewis.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Reagan back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So all-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
High fly ball out to left field. Blanco calls it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder.
Here's Byron Buxton. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And there's a ball.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
And it stays fair. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. Runner in scoring position. The first run of the ball game.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And he takes the strike. Buxton over at second, one down. Jeffers launched a homer in his most recent game. Nasty pitch right there. And the count is 0-2.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now, Matt Waller makes the catch, and that is that. Twins wind up stranding one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. The second batter now.
Hunter Renfroe.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball inside first, down the right field line, and that one getting into the corner. Renfroe makes the turn at second. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. He's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Here comes the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, great stop from his backside. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Witt with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. And that one handled. Jump throw. It's there. And that's a great play.
Played that ball perfectly and got the throw off across his body as well as anybody could have. Any slower, and that was probably a hit.
And next up for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The wind of the pitch. And foul ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. So it's one run, one hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Royals 1 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Fastball for a strike. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Billy had some run and finished it. A little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
popped up. Under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Phil, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Larnach, in his fourth year, hitting ninth in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2018. Late with the swing there.
Man, it was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Right through there. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure. Hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Two outs, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Foul off left side. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and it remains 1-0. Set for the bottom of the order. Here's the second baseman, Garcia. On the ground, out to short. Correa reversed. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 1, the designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez.
Here's some real power at the plate. Nelson Velasquez. Big time power. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
The breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. Ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That one the other way. And foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Inside ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And a foul ball. Next offering is in the dirt. Rips one to right, and he'll play it on a bounce.
The catcher, number 34, Freddie.
So, man aboard. Freddie for me steps in for the Royals. Here goes the runner. Foul ball.
Come on, Freddie. What are you doing?
Two outs. Runner goes again. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
This one popped up. Castro drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. Royals lead one, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Carpet Stadium, as we go to the top of the fourth, and here's the first baseman, Jose Miranda. First off, regular just misses.
The latest weather forecast out for 2025.
Swing and a pop-up. Pasquantino hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Carlos.
Now Correa up to hit. And that is out of play. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Ripped to right. Royce Lewis, the next twin up to hit. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Liner, caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton, doubled his first time. Buxton with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
2 outs. And now it's even up. High in the air, out to right. And that is that. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Royals 1 and the Twins nothing. Back here in Kansas City, got John Singleton. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, number 19. The other way, puts it away for the out.
The right fielder, number 16, Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's on Renfroe. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. That one fouled off. Foul ball there. Oh, 2 now. Out to short. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And it beats him. What a play.
Look at the commitment to make the
The
play
first
down
baseman,
on the
number
ground
9.
from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Vinny Pasquantino. He swings and fouls. That's a ball. Left field, Larnach. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Reagan's back to work. And a strike in there.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
One and 2 here. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. He goes down looking.
Oh, throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So here's Bader now. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball for a strike. The next pitch misses, and 1-1. Ground ball right side. Garcia sends it to first, and the Twins go 1-2-3. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Royals 1 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is inside, and now it's even 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
One out. Runner at second. Michael Garcia will hit next. And that one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up in RBI. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Nelson Velasquez, the next to hit. Runner. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fought off foul. That one out to right. Walner under it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
So the Royals batting order turns over, and now it's Kyle Isbell. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Runner on the go. Lewis makes the catch, and that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Trevor Warner.
And there's the strike. Close, but called the ball. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Castro. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Witt over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
And that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Royals 2 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the 6th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin. Fermin, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's the third baseman. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And that one fouled off. That one ripped, but foul. Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. 1 for 2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Wide throw, and it gets away.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny.
So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And there's a foul ball. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Royals 2 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here comes Carlos Correa. Late swing fouled off.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and
oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now, Royce Lewis.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that drops in for a strike. And that one is inside. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one for strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And takes there for ball one. Good job to fight that one off. That one missing inside. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Going back, fielding for the wall as he makes the catch. But the Twins do get one back on this solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Cole Sands.
Now
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more.
That one ripped right center field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple. Deshaun Kiersey Jr. coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 89.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. Swinging a foul straight back.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's a base hit, run scores.
Everything came together for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Inside, 2-0. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Brock Stewart getting loose out there. Coulombe getting loose as well. Runner goes again. Bunting for a hit. Grabs it barehanded, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he got thrown out, the runner advanced. So he's going to get credit with the sac bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that I work with sometimes that gets really angry when that happens.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Out to short, Correa. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. They put the tag on him. What a double play that was. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Deshaun Kiersey Jr.
Reagan's back to work. Just missed. Reagan's into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Swings through that. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Line drive, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. He's in there.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Bader up to the plate. And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Pitching change here, John Schreiber.
Number 46.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that one cutting but missing down low. And fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that misses. 3-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Larnach in the box now, takes strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue to finish off this hitter.
So the tying run at second gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering is down low. On the ground to short, could be two. In plenty of time to first out in the top of the eighth.
Boog, that's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with two runners in scoring position.
Castro in the box now, takes strike one. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the eighth. Pitch misses, 1-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come hard.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
And the batter now, Jose Miranda. 0 for 3 in this one. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. That one drifts inside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
0-1's the count.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then By the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Up the middle. What a stop. To his knee, the throw. No play. That's an infield single.
The catcher,
Wow,
number
he did
34.
everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
And now it's going to be Freddie Fermin. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Castro makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, number 19.
Now the third baseman. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And first offering is fouled off. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Man at second. Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
One down. Hunter Renfroe steps in for the Royals. Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. Throw. Save. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Save! In comes the run from second. It's 5-1. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cole Sands departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Brock
Minnesota.
Stewart takes over on the mound.
Number 61.
He last pitched 2 days ago.
Brock Stewart.
One gone, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Down and away for ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Outside low, and a count 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there are 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 3. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Renfroe leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Chris Stratton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Correa, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Stratton, in his 8th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. To third. Slings it across, and Correa retired.
Up next for the Twins.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. Check swing, called strike. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Fights it off, he'll see another. This one popped up right side. Pasquantino under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Byron Buxton now at the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The Twins down to their final strike. Right through there, got him. That finishes the evening's action.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.